we're going, we don't need roads.
You might not need roads, but Ozzy Osbourne needs roads. Randy Rhoads, let's rock. So, what was the intro? Was it Ozzy Osbourne or Thomas the Tank Engine? Which one's more copyrightable? Both. Both songs were blocked in certain countries more for Thomas the Tank Engine than Ozzy Osbourne. And the funny thing is, Thomas the Tank Engine's theme tune is now owned by Mattel, who, if you know your Back to the Future, they were the makers of the hoverboard that Marty uses. So this train could be very well made out of parts from that very same Mattel hoverboard. There's a nice bit of trivia for you. Here you go. Apparently this is called the Jules Verne Time Train. Right, to start with on this, I'm going to show you what parts you need for this ship, and I'm going to do the one for the DeLorean as well. So now I'm going to show you all the parts for the DeLorean. Now I'm going to show you all the parts you need for this train. I'm gonna keep some of the decorations, because otherwise you wouldn't have a smoking thing. But I've taken some of the stuff. I've taken off all the windows, although I could put them back on because I've got 97 parts. I've just taken a few things out. Like that was a couple of rooms put together in there. If you can see it, made it into one. But yeah, here it is. And the only thing you might not be able to get, you can get the fire in the anomaly. You can buy Quicksilver. This is in the anomaly. You can just get it in the main store. That one, these little canisters. Can I copy that? Oh no, I can't do it from here. Oh no, it says target. Does it say target? Tell me the target. You can get these in the store as well, I think. They look a bit different to our imagined them, but I just did just check. They go a bit. You can't get in black though. You can't change the colour, unfortunately. But yeah, everything there, apart from the barrels, you can get in the anomaly. That was from Expedition 8. So, or you can basically just shrink this down, and stick it in like inside or on top. It still gives the smoke off then. But if you haven't got it, then it's pretty. You might be get some lights on there. Something that lights up. I think the pot does. There's that pot. It gives you a little bit of a light at the top of it. Illuminates it, make it look like a... I don't think you can shrink this down to fit on there. It'll look a bit weird. But yeah, that's the only problem. The second problem with this is this part here, because for some reason there's a glitch in here that I don't know what it is that stops you. You can put this on there, but you can't stick the reactor on top of it. And originally I did have, I took it off because it looked a bit too busy on top. I had this on there, but when I try to redo it, when I was testing it, I can't put it on there. There's some glitch within here somewhere that stops stuff phasing through. But you can just about do these two. So luckily I just took that off. But we'll see that in a minute. Anyway, we start with the middle. The thrusters used to be there. This is a... what is it? This is a Thunderbird class thing. I can't put that there, can I? Let me just do how I started. So I had the landing gear first. Is that not far enough over? Okay, let me move it. Yeah, I think I'm alright there. How wide is it? It's only 2, isn't it? That's alright, but move back. Well, it's touchy. Right. So I started with like one of these in there. Well, I probably didn't actually. I probably just started with the big ones. So I just went across. Let's just do that. Yeah. You don't need this because you're going to have to move these outwards in a minute. So that one will probably go up. That's this one in here. Yeah. So the landing gear gets moved then over to here later. But I'm starting with the base of it. Try and get this to join together so it doesn't look mad. Let me go in there. It gets a bit... It does get... These habs are a bit... There you go. Yeah. Get a bit tetchy at times. Right, so... We're going to have to now do this bit of the ship. You might have to do the wheels first. Where do the wheels connect to? I think the wheels... No, I've done it wrong. No, I haven't. What am I on about? We just have to connect that because he's not going to go on there. Let's just go across so we've got like plenty of levels to work on. You don't need that, I don't think, at the end. Where's this bit here? Yeah, you do actually. Just replace some of the smaller ones later. So that's this bit just under here. You don't need... This bit you don't need, actually. Where are the wheels? The wheels are... Yeah, so now we get a little one. Put the little one in there. And we're going to have to offset these bottom ones. So now I'm going to move this. I did it pretty... I think originally I had a gap there. I think this is where the wheels... The landing gear was there, but I moved it to the back. So originally I had gaps in the wheels. But no, they're freer here, so I need... Just to... Actually, I only need one. So now I'm going to offset it, so I'll get rid of this one. And we're going to use this ducting. There's a lot of things you can do with this one. So because this is... The wheels aren't touching... I can show you. The wheels aren't actually touching the ground. That phases through. They're above the ground. So if I just put the ducting on top of that, and I'm going to pick it up, and I'll move it to there. And delete. I can't really see that deleting yet. Copy that over. And we're going to take this wheel, spin it around, that wheel, no, that one. Probably can delete that now. As long as you've got the different levels here, that's alright. So that's that wheel there, these three there. Now you're going to move this back, and I'm pretty sure it does just... Did it just snap? Does it just snap? Oh, no. You're going to have to... Can I put this back in here? No, I need to make another... Do you know what? When I talk about glitches, when I did the originally, you could put these straight back in here, but you can't now. So I can take these off then, because I'm not going to use them. I just need to... This is going to be a video where, yeah, basically don't go too far over there. Can I just... Can I... Do they... Yeah, here we go. That's what I was supposed to be doing. You do all three now, because then you have to go back the other way, but you can't just simply phase through. I think on this one you can, but then something's happened in it and it's glitched, so this is the way you do it. If you don't know what... You can't do that. I've worked on it so long that something in there's gone wrong somewhere, and you can just phase through stuff. It's probably a good... I'll probably work out how to do it one day. I'll do another part to this whole series. Right, so pick it up. No, pick it up. I did pick it up. I picked it up, I couldn't see what I was doing. Here we go. Now that goes there. Can I... See, now you can't just copy this over. That's the... Yes, you can. See, I was right. What happened there? Why when I do it with the original, it does not go back? Okay. It's easier now then. So that goes there. That goes there, and that goes there. We can get rid of these now. No! Ah, balls. Can that... Hold on. No, I'm not copied the right thing. Come on, let us do... I don't think it works on every single side. I'm going to have to do it again. Damn you. Hold on. Can I not just do that? I know what I'll do. Copy that. Oh, no, copy this one. It's hard to see what you're copying now. Do I copy that? Yeah. How did I do that? Hold on. Right, put that one back. Are they both there now then? No. Hold on, I'm getting stuck beyond that. See, why just a minute ago could I... Yeah, I can do that there, but I can't put that there. I think there's weird quirks where you can only do one side or the other. Also, it's annoying, isn't it? Because it's all in red. So can I not put this back over it? Right, delete the right thing this time. That. It's like that magic carpet again. Look, can I not put that in there? Hold on. Oh god, this is a pain, isn't it? Can I put this? Oh, I can't get it in there. Right, let's delete this one. Oh my god. This one is definitely going to take longer than the other one because there's just so many moving parts to it. Now, earlier, when I did it, it phased right through, didn't it? Let's see if it does it again. I need this wheel here. And we're done. The bottom bit. Right, can this go through here? Yeah, why can't I do it other times? Don't just start deleting stuff willy-nilly. Yay, right. My god, right, be careful. You gotta be careful. That's a block. Yeah, there's the wheels. Thank god for that. And I'm deleting this. I don't need it. I'm not even attached to that. We're gonna put on one of these. Let's just do it now. Is it this one? That's offset. Is that offset? Have I off? Yeah, well that's... No, that isn't offset, is it? This one is the only one it isn't. It's in here, isn't it? Hold on. Where am I? The wheel, that block's there. It has to be because the block goes there. So it's this one. Right. Don't need any of that now. And that isn't attached to anything just yet. It's a bit annoying. So now we need to do... So we're keeping that one because this is under there. We need to... Let's just bring this down to about there. There you go. You can see the wheels now. No, we could see the wheels. And now we're going to offset it the other way to get the... this is easy actually. Just do that. Offset it over there. Delete that. Then copy. Oh, what? I copied it. I definitely hit the R to R1 there. What's going on? Right. Ducting. Put it on top. Pick it up, which is what I did. Delete that. Copy. That's what I did. Stop trying to cheat me, game. Wait, so now we need to put it up one. There you go. No. Now we need to put it up. There. There. We don't need these anymore. So we're now onto the main bit of the ship. So that goes in there. And then you don't need that one actually. That goes in there. Then we've got some little ones. So you can get rid of that now, can I? Well, it does that rubbish. Can't see it. There you go. What's it attached to? It's not attached to anything. Something around here, I reckon that attaches to that somehow. So we've got those rooms there. Those rooms there. I mean, if I've got... Is it 3 or... No, 4. Is it 4? Oh, yeah. Oh, don't count that one because that's the entrance. Right, so now we've got that. I don't need this one because that blocks off the inside. This is the bit that goes wrong. Right, that goes in there. That goes in there. Then you can put... Then you can't put that in there. That's just... For some reason, that's where the glitch is. Which I was going to think about taking that out anyway, but I took the things out here. So now you've got the main bit of the train, which is from the top, isn't it? It's from here. Yeah. The main problem is this bit. It might not phase through again for anyone else, which is annoying. Like down here, it works about to flip it. I think I stopped saying what each part is because you can see when I'm doing it. It would go on for ages then. I'd probably get lost for another hour. There you go. Anyway, what was it? Speed of... So I don't see... Look, I think if you put this in here, it blocks it off. Let's just try it. But you can delete that one because you can't really see it anyway. Whoa, wrong way. See, I don't think that goes in there. There's something up with the collision. See? I don't know how I got away with it over there. But just delete those two, which you can't actually see anyway. Just slot them in. Or you can do... I think you can get fit... Might be able to fit... You can get something that's on this end here and then fill it in. But that still looks alright. I was thinking about taking this off anyway. There's nothing there. If you look at it in the film, there isn't anything like that. It's just sort of like a slope down. I wish this was not red. I wish it was red, not yellow. Can't really change the secondary colour. That should be a thing you can do. So we've got the cockpit. Can I put another cockpit on just to... Yeah. I can't do anything anyway. I'm 36 over. So what are we on now? We've got Let's put that in there. What's this one? Titan. See, I didn't go for the Thunderbird on this one. I went all for the Thunderbird walkways and everything else. Then you've got a big room around here. Ooh. I don't need this anymore, do I? No. See, that's supposed to be phased in because it is here. Look, it's phased in. Obviously there's nothing there because you won't be able to get in. In space is a thing I noticed yesterday. When you're floating above the ground, when you open the door, it can't open. So that's why I've got a door at the top to get out. You can get in when it's on the ground, easy, but when you're in space, the door stops. You can't get out of here. It's sort of like level. I think there might be a patch soon, so it might fix all this stuff before you may do get the video out. Right, up there. Not using the walkways anymore because that's the engine. It's not. We're using heavy linkage, which is good. Right, I'm going to put that there. So that's all heavy linkage. Usually it says when you're highlighting it. I think it's because of the warning label things come up. So, oh, that's too far actually. What are you doing? There's one there. Yeah, you can. Hold on, can you? Oh no, it isn't. What have I done? Oh no. What? You what now? Why is that? Is this ship longer? Hold on. No. What's happened here? Oh, I might have found what the problem was. So that goes there. There's definitely two linkage, right? How's that? Oh no, I've done. Yeah, I didn't have that last one. I didn't have the little one there, I had the big one. Saved on. There was no noise then. I've noticed that happening quite a few times. The sound turns off. I think the game's saying, no, this is too much now. There you go. So there's a big one there, and then it goes into that. Yeah, that was confusing. Then we've got these. I don't think I should be putting them on first. No. I think. Then I've got the coolant that. Distributor. Bloody hell. Who would have thought that was a tongue twister? Then they've got more heavy linkage. And I've got the Speedbird fairing. I love this stuff. I've used it on practically everything now. It's got a good curve, hasn't it? That goes in there. Do you know what? It's only 22 minutes in. I've done quite well. I thought I'd be here for about 2 hours. I did practice this time though, that's why I know there's some bits that can't be done. But even I don't know how I did it. There is a problem coming up, I just remembered. Oh, it worked this time. Why did it work didn't work yesterday? Yesterday, you put the engines on and they were facing that way. I still don't know why. I haven't got a clue. There's some reason why the engines would go the other way. There's a glitch in there that I've probably seen, like Beeble do or someone. There's probably, there's an extra explanation behind it. I just don't know what it is. There we go. That's actually finished, that bit. There's nothing to that bit. It's all linkage and engines and stuff. You can, if you're silly, because it doesn't make any sense, just put a room straight through here. Look, you can replace that with one of these. Have a massive. That's the engine. You can't be sitting in the engine, and you can do it there. Quite a lot of space if you wanted it. That's one thing I don't do in this video. I don't do the interiors. You can do it what you want. Just do the basic stuff. Right, these connect to. I hope. Yeah, that. The very first piece. Spin it round. I wish I'd use these more often, these, what are they called? Thunderbird landing thrusters. The only thing is, when you land, these ones go up into here. It doesn't look as good. These ones go up into there. It looks quite good. You can't have rooms there, that's why. Just remembered, because they go into the the room. You could have it here, but that's the engine, so why would you do that? That's done, isn't it? That's the back bit done, anyway. Can I get rid of that now? Hold on. I felt like I was connected, and I'm not connected. I felt like I was... No, you're not. Right. So we've got... I think that's it for that bit there. I don't exactly know. But actually, there was a bit here that originally, but I took it out. But it needs it connected to stuff. I'll show you some of the decorations. But I can't do all the decorations because I need to be standing. This here at the front, I might be able to do that. I can't do it. Can I do it from here? No. It looks like a clock. I think there's about 3 stacked on top of each other because of the depth of that is... I might do it at the end. Where can I put that? So that was the speed bird. That was the diffuser again. It's the same as this. There you go. So that piece is the Argonaut hydraulics. And then we've got... Oh, hold on, yeah. I think you need to put that down again. As long as you've got these... You've got the central bit that's original, isn't it? That's an original part. The offset bits... Just need to work... That should go in there, right? Right. Or... Is that right? How far off the ground is it? I think it might attach to something else that I haven't built yet. Or it's one of these. Hold on. Can't see. I don't know if it's one of these. If I just bring that down here. I don't think so, because it's not that far over, is it? Unless it goes in there. No, it doesn't hit the ground, so it can't be that. Unless it... Hold on. Was it that way round? They're a bit funny, these. That's not it. Do I have to move it side to side or something? I'll do it at the end because I don't think it is that. I think there's something under, and then we've got I think I had some that were like this. You put the rooms down and then you put like that on top, if I can get it anymore. Don't think it's... Possibly it's just... Is it on the same level as this? It's not that. It's not one of those then, is it? I did it, so I don't think there's any problem with this, but... Is it on this bit? That goes inside a bit, doesn't it? Underneath, yeah. It must be that. I don't want that yet. Pick it up. Yeah. Does it go in here? There you go. And then that one connects to that one, I think. Maybe that's where the thing connects to, I don't know. No, yeah, go on. That's it. Then we've got... Do these go on now? There you go. They go in there somewhere, don't they? And then I think these side bits, they go. There you go. They connect to that. That was it. They connect to this, the hydraulic wing, and that's is that an Argonaut thing? That's an Argonaut aerofoil. There you go. I never knew that when I was doing it. I just thought that fits. And then I did have. There's a bit in here. I can't find it. That bit there. This connects to, I think I have to delete, there you go. Then you delete the first one. Don't think you need this bottom wing bit anymore. No, you don't need that one. You just need, obviously you need this one because you see straight through it. That you have that one on that side and then put that over there, and then you delete that because... Why? Because... Oh, because I thought that looked better. That was it. It's not structural. That goes on here. Please go on here. There you go. There's not many places these don't go. There you go. What are they? Streamline trim cap. And then, I think the last bit of that is these dodgy ones. So they're flipped upside down, and they go in there, and then they go there, which really, I think, really works with that. It really lines up nicely, and then you do the same on the other side. For some reason, these phase for each other. Doesn't make any sense, does it? Look, they just go in easy. Up here doesn't work. It's something dodgy. These rooms, I'll show you, I don't know what it is, they spin. It's some sort of... Because I've been down in the planet, I've come back up, I've messed around with stuff. That's how you do this. That's how certain glitches work, being on a planet. But if I move it, you can spin the room around. So I think that's what's happened. You don't have that on here. If you watch it work now. Yeah, it just stayed. So something's gone wrong somewhere. Or right for some people. And then you have these turbine aerofoils that go on the side. Oh, look, they're touching. Look at that. Oh, they're nearly touching. So that's the main bit of that done. Is that it done? That's without the decorations. That is finished, I think. Oh no, hold on. We've got these little those grills again. They go in here apparently. Last time it was like, no, they don't. I think you have to flip them upside down first. I think they only go in when... I can't really see where they are. Where'd they go? Where are they? They're attached to... Oh, they're not attached to that, are they? Oh, no. Maybe that's not a thing you can do then. Hold on. No, spin. Because these, hold on, you can attach them to each other, can't you, themselves? No, I don't think that's a thing that can be replicated. I got a feeling they're attached to this. Let's have a look. I've got one there, look. Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, hold on.
6.5 hours later.
So you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do that. And you definitely can't put the deflector shield on there. You can put it on here, actually. Anywhere. Oh, there you go. Do that. It's a bit of movement, isn't it? Subtle, that. I did remove it because I did look at it thinking that is too busy and I can't replicate it anyway. That's the end of that, isn't it? I've done it. I just need to show some of the decorations now, which means I'm going to have to delete the top half of this. Where do I put that? I moved that. There, that's right. And I can't get out of the ship, can I? I can't actually show you what it is. Like, can I copy these? No. Ah. But I can show you on that one. I basically shrunk that down and put it on the side here. Actually, I can just do that. What I did was I got that. I shrunk it down and then I copied that and I put it here and then I stacked another one on top of it just to get the right height. It's just perfectly in there. These you can just see actually they're not perfectly lined up. Whatever they are. Actually that's a good point. I will go and show you what they are. But I just picked them up and spun them around. I went down to the planet. I used the build cam to spin them around. Just to line them up. Took ages actually. It's good though because you've got these little metal bits that phase in to the side. Look like they're joined. Put two of them together. On both sides. Then I took whatever these are and just put them on the I put it just about here, I think. Where is it? No. You can just see there's like a... Just there, you can see that curve. I put it within here. I got them to the right size. I've stacked about 3, 1, what, probably about 4. Then put those on top. They're quite tricky. They're a line, actually. You think you've lined them up from the back and you look, and it's too far this way. Then I took this one. I did delete all that. Then I put that one, sized it quite nicely. I think you can size these. These you can, all of these you can, well, these two are the easiest. You can resize them easily. They've resized their own. Just getting them nicely lined up. Just getting the right scale so when you put this back on, it pops up. Then I got this, which that's supposed to be like its feet. So I flipped it around so it's a little smokestack. I did have one big one here and then a little one there, but then I put the cockpit in. I couldn't see it anyway, so I just moved that one just there, so you can just see it when you're in the ship. A bit of smoke coming out, and that's it. There probably is, when you see the actual intro, like some sort of like wiring and stuff that I put on, but I had to take it off. Some decorations to make it, just to get a bit of red in there, a bit of colour, because it's usually red. That's, and this here is the same as this just there. I phased it in. You just see the pipe sticking out. Anyway, I delete it now so I can show you exactly how I did some of that. I've got this. I don't like this bit. Yeah, when you delete that, the smoke stacks get deleted underneath it. But nothing else does, hopefully. You can just see what I've done there. I delete that. Oh, will you be able to put them back on again? Yeah, so I rotated this so it points up. I got these in there. Hold on. Let's just do it, because I need to put that back now anyway. I don't think there's any other... I don't think I put any other stuff on. There might be a couple of little bits where it's like for colour. I can show you now. Bloody hell, luckily. On the sides of the ship, like... I might try and get them Doc Brown's initials on there as well. Where is it? There's lots of, yeah, like these. I'm going to get some of these hanging cables and put them around the ship. There's a better one. Yeah, that one. It's a bit of colour in there. I don't think I do anything else actually. So you've got this. This has been rotated. I'm not going to move it actually, because you can see. Actually, if I just copy it. Hold on. Yeah, that's how it looks. Hold on. It looks like that. It's a pity I haven't got the build camera. It's a shame. There you go. So it was that sort of like that, and then I've had the right one then. Then I just flipped it upside down and placed it in there. I resized it a bit. You can resize that one on its own. Then I took this. Why can't we have build camera? Then I took this and I sort of aligned it properly down the, so the circle bits are down the middle. I like that. Ooh, I could have that outside the cockpit, can I? It's like the snake from the Jungle Book. Trust in me. I can tell you what they are now. What were they? So that was the industrial pump. That was the cyclonic lathe. A lathe? That's a lathe. Sealed reservoir. These are reinforced capsules. That picture, right, it doesn't look the same, does it? Where is it? Let's have a look. I think it's there. Look, that's like a It's like a good coppery kind of colour for a ship. Look at it, it's not copper. And then obviously we've got the fire barrels, which you may not be able to get if you haven't done the expedition number 8, which was ages ago. They might do another expedition. They might be in there somewhere. If all else fails, just shrink this one down, and it's got a bit of smoke coming out the top. Yeah, and then this bit over here, if I can get to it. I know what I did. I know what I do. I did it yesterday. Right, copy one of these and put it on here, right? And then you put it on, stack it on top of each other. Then you jump up on top. Then you can see it better then. No, that's it. Oh, actually, that's too good. There you go. On there. No. That's pretty good. Yeah, this is, what is it? It's like a roundy thing. It's in one of these. This cartwheel. So I took it and I spun it. Let me just do it here, look. Imagine this is that. Imagine that's flat against the ship. The what do they call it? Like the barrel, the engine of the ship. So I did that and I made it the same size, and then I just sort of put a couple on top of each other. Just so it stuck out a bit, because it just sort of it phased in too much. And then I took what was the other thing? That thing had the red top on it. No. That's it. Then I made it smaller, obviously. Yeah, then it phases through quite nicely. Although I won't here, because there's stuff behind it. And then I put that in there. It just stick out a bit, doesn't it? That's not perfectly lined. Don't look at that. That's good, actually. Look at that one. The one I just did was better than that one. I'm going to touch it, though. Yeah. So you get this sort of, it looks like a bit like a clock face, and it's not even a clock face in the film. It fits, though, doesn't it? Get rid of that. I think that's it. And we're done, I think. And that is probably the simplest build I'm going to do. No, not the simplest. The most complex build I'm going to do for a while. Well, one that I'm going to show the building of anyway. There might be some streams coming up soon, just for a bigger build. But I've got a couple more funny ones, not funny ones, a bit more simpler ones coming up. Put my ship back together. Oh, I didn't redo those. Well, I'll have to do that on my own in a minute. Right, one thing I just noticed editing the video, I didn't put these on for some reason. They're the hard frame diffusers. You just put them on there and then flip them over and put them on top. Gives it a bit of a sort of a cone shape. That's what it looks like on the movie. Just a quick note, if I put the sound on this time, you can delete this afterwards. You don't need that one. I've just been testing it in another save. Also, one thing I forgot. Guns. The guns, I'll put the guns here. Put the guns wherever you want. Let's put more guns now, you've saved a part. It's always been nicely like bunting. Looks like bunting. E, L, B, definitely. It's not a 3, a 7 and an 8. What are you talking about? Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share. Ring that notification bell. And if you really like it, become a channel member. I'm going to repeat this again in a minute. So I'm going to just do it every time for a laugh. Yeah, live long and prosper. Peace. Give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you when I see you with some new highly technical and dodgy builds. Bye bye. Oh, also, while I'm fixing this, just thanks again for this week, because I don't even know what I'm on now. The subscriber count went through the roof.
Nothing stops this train. Nothing.
If you've enjoyed this, remember to like, subscribe, follow, share, ring that notification bell, and if you really enjoyed it, become a channel member.
He likes it.